my YouTube channel. My name is Hope Taylor and I am a photographer serving both Charleston and Savannah, and this YouTube channel is where I share education for photographers as well as a little bit of a peek into my life living in the Low Country. And today we're going to talk about a social media marketing strategy that I have been using for years and years, but that I've been using very strategically in 2022 to book more senior clients in my business. But before I dive too much into that, today is a really exciting day because doors just opened to my brand new 100% free mini course called 5 Days to Book More Seniors. And this mini course only opens twice a year, and it is a 5-day challenge for any photographer that wants to increase their senior portrait bookings. So picture daily 10 to 15 minute video lessons with workbooks and an online community with hundreds of photographers that have signed up for this challenge alongside you. I'm going to teach you content about marketing, about client experience, about posing, about senior experience in general, and it's going to help you to book more clients and make more money in your business. Again, doors only open twice a year. It's 100% free and it's literally so much fun. I come alongside you for the entire week to support you in the Facebook group, answer your questions, celebrate your wins, and just spend time growing and bettering your business. So the link's in the description. If you're watching this during the week of June 6th, then the doors are open. They will close again, but there will be a wait list in the link in the description if you are watching this later. But I would love to have you join us. It's going to be so much fun. But let's circle back to the marketing strategy that I'm talking about today because I love this strategy and it's going to sound really simple to some of you, but to some of you, it's going to blow your minds because it's not something that you're currently utilizing with your social media platforms. And I want to talk about the concept of creating as much social media content as possible from every single one of your senior sessions using just your iPhone. So what do I mean by that? Every single time I photograph a senior session, my goal is obviously number one priority to create beautiful imagery for my client and an experience that they can rave about. But in addition to that, I want to maximize and capitalize on the fact that I have a beautiful senior client, a super fun session happening, and I want to have those beautiful final images to share on social media. But I also want to be able to let my followers into a little peek of what the experience with me looks like. From the very beginning of my business, I have always marketed myself and my client experience just as much, if not more, than I market the final images that I create because I want to create exclusivity and excitement surrounding my entire senior client experience. And I also want my clients to feel like they know me before they ever meet me. And the best way to do that is for me to give them a look into an actual senior session with me. So I actually had a senior session last night and I want to show you guys some real examples of exactly how I do this at every single shoot. So I'm gonna pull my phone out. Also, we have somebody here working on our house hanging some lights. So if you hear like a drill or a hammer in the background, we're just gonna ignore that. But I am going to record my phone screen so you guys can see this really quickly. So last night I had a senior session with an adorable senior named Emma. She is absolutely precious and we had the best time. But I wanted to just give you guys a few visual examples of how I utilized her session to create social media content. So when we were leaving for her session, like when we were on the way there, I took a cute little selfie, like boomerang in the car to say, I'm on my way to Charleston. Can't wait to see you, Emma. And then throughout the entire shoot, I was taking just really short boomerangs and video clips of each of her outfits, some of the places that we were shooting, and then some of the things that I did after the shoot, like I went to dinner. And then what I did is I just saved them really quickly to my phone. So this takes like 2 seconds for me to pull my phone out and take a quick little video clip and put it away. But then when I get in the car on the way home, before I ever leave, or if somebody else is driving just from the passenger seat, I will share all of these clips to my Instagram stories to get my audience really excited about the sneak peeks that are coming up. So I'm tagging my client in all of these. If there was a boutique involved for the clothing, if there was a hair and makeup artist involved, if mom was there, I'm tagging as many people as possible in these Instagram stories for the hope that they'll reshare them and put me in front of their audiences and their followers. But the biggest thing that this does is it gets my followers engaged with this session, and then they're on pins and needles waiting for the same day sneak peeks that I'm going to post just a couple hours later. So here's a few quick examples of just super cute boomerangs that we took at her session. and then a quick little photo that I took of the place that we went to dinner afterwards. So I'm posting all of these to my stories. I'm using polls and like the little sliders for people to engage with them and get excited about the sneak peeks coming up. So let me show you what that actually looked like on my story. So here's this cute little boomerang I took. I was also answering somebody's question, but you can still see that there. And then I tagged her, said there's some serious cuteness happening. I took this video clip of the beautiful florals and said, "Spring in the South, I just love you." And then I posted another one to talk about the lighting. And then I talked about that we were filming it for my Senior Scoop membership. I'll link that in the description as well. And then I posted one sneak peek on my feed, and then I posted a poll for people to say, do you want to see more sneak peeks? And then I posted the rest of the sneak peeks on my story. And then at the end, there was a slider for them to get engaged by sliding and telling me how much they loved them. So in addition to those Instagram stories, the other thing that I am doing with those video clips in 2022 is I am trying to get more into Reels, right? Reels and TikTok are the places to be right now on social media, but I'm not somebody that loves the like dancing and pointing trends and some of the trendier ways to utilize Reels. I'm gonna get into it someday. I just haven't gotten into it yet. So what I do instead is I use those videos and I use them for multiple purposes. I use them in a Reel to show the beginning of a senior session and what the experience looks like with the final images at the end. And I just use a trending sound over that to show the before and after of the work that we created. And that's another incredible way to utilize one really simple piece of content that took me 5 seconds to capture at the actual senior session, but it allows me to grow my business and market and show off the final images in a way that makes my clients and my audience feel like they're really engaged and getting to see a part of the creation process. So I want to challenge you at your next session, whether it's a senior session or any session, I want to challenge you to take the time to get behind the scenes clips, pictures, boomerangs, photos, whatever that looks like for you, and share them on your stories leading up to the final images to get your audience involved. Then come back and comment down below and let me know if your engagement on that final sneak peek or on the actual images that you share was higher, because I bet that it will be, and I think you're going to see incredible results from this strategy. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you're watching this the week of June 6th, doors are open to my free mini course next week to book more seniors in your business. You're going to come alongside me for a full week with daily video lessons and workbooks and an online community to learn about social media and marketing and client experience and posing. And doors only open to this twice a year because it's truly jam-packed with content. Thousands of photographers have completed this mini course, and I think that you will absolutely love it. So jump in at the link in the description. I would love to have you like and subscribe. My goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers this year. We'll see if we can make that happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.